wrote that speech.
I didn't have enough time.
Very good. Okay, first of all,
You can take 10.
okay, first of all,
Down in front.
what I'm going to tell you today, there's no trick questions here. It's not what I want you to interpret or think there's any hidden meanings. It's precisely, exactly the information I'm going to give you. And you have to understand the concept and the philosophy behind the changes, okay? And it's become to the point that we're asking corporate sponsors to sponsor judo tournaments right now that are with prize money of $100,000, $200,000. Okay? So they want to get their money's worth. We're having confusion with whether people are watching judo, wrestling, taekwondo, and we want the public and the world and the media to associate judo with a great big throw. Okay, I had friends who were watching the Olympics. And they said, Joe, I was watching judo, he said, and I didn't understand what the hell was going on. And then I found out, talked a little bit more, and I found out they were watching taekwondo. You know, so we want to be known as a sport that has that big throw. So this is a theory behind the changes, okay? And also, we've decided, you know, that all the experts sat down for years and decided that in order to have a good touch waza, you have to be able to get good kumikata. If the gi is tailored, you can't get a good grip. If this is tight, you can't do seonagi. It's too tight, you can't get in, right? Okay. So, the rule changes. They came up with a measuring device that's put together by Mizuno. And the gadget will measure the judogi. It will do a measurement on the length. It will do a measurement on the length. It will do a measurement on the width of the sleeve and the pants, the length of the pants. It will measure the width of the lapel. It will also measure the thickness of the lapel. And the device that they're used for measuring is called a sokuteki. And they're going to be available. Mizuno's going to distribute them worldwide. And at every competition, there will be plenty of them available, 10, 15, all over the CI court. So whoever's won in the competition has an obligation to provide this instrument to measure the judogi. Okay? It's up to yourself to measure the gi. The coach, the competitor, the person instructor will measure the gi. Okay? If you show up on the mat, referees feel that the gi has been tampered with and doesn't meet the criteria, and you show up with a gi that doesn't meet the measurements, it's onsokumaki. That's it. There's no discussion, and nobody's asking us if they agree with this rule that they just passed. And if you accept that, it make your job real easy. Okay? See, there's got to be the but all the time. There's no but.
No, there's no but.
Go ahead.
Do you measure it after they come on or as they're coming up to the mat?
We don't measure it at all. This instruments will be placed over there,
Right, but if
they will be at the weigh-in table. They'll be available everywhere. And it's up to you, the competitor, and the coach to do these measurements. If they show up to compete on the tatami, and they're on the tatami, they step on, and you think for some reason it doesn't meet the criteria, and you might measure it, and you find that the measurements are incorrect, it's one sort of thing.
So they actually will have to measure it before there's a direct Hansokumaki? They will actually have to measure it before there is a direct Hansokumaki?
The referee? Yes. The referee, if he can't just suspect that it's, you know, you have to prove it, right? So he will look, there'll be a tool for the referees too, and they'll measure it, and that's Now the other point, I feel like you'll be doing better judo if you can get a grip.
We don't have something like that, right? Something like that. Is that a tournament?
Just that fight. Okay.
Just that fight.
We'll get more information from the IGF, and there'll be an adjustment period. You know, you might decide in your province, in your country that, I want to be a little lenient a little bit for the first couple of months. You're not going to go crazy, but, these things have a way to, after a while, competitors adjust, coaches adjust, they beat us to the punch. They know what they have to do, and we'll stop seeing the mini geese. Okay? The competitors will be able to get it. Okay, the other major change is okay, grabbing the trousers for any reason whatsoever. It's a shooter. Okay, whether you're blocking, whether you're attacking, grabbing the pants.
You have to grab the pants, Joe.
Grabbing the pants. Now, if you're grabbing the leg to do kataguruma this way, if you're grabbing the leg this way, if you're grabbing the leg this way, it's okay. It's the pants. You can't grab the pants.
Joe, so that's a Shido, but the opponent doesn't get a cover, right?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. It's grabbing the pants. Okay, not the leg. Okay. The only time you can grab the pants, next one. If I go in ouchigari, my ouchi's already in, and then I grab the pants. I can do it. Not simultaneous, not what we used to go where you grab at the same time. It's a penalty. The technique is in, and then I grab the pants, it's okay. There wasn't, you can do there wasn't. So now we'll go back. Okay, so the number of scores will be Yuko, Wazari, and Ippon. Koka is eliminated. No more Koka. So if there's a technique that lands on the butt or whatever the criteria is for Koka, you don't call it. There is no Koka. And they announced this rule in Bangkok at the World Championship, the junior rules, right? It was the referee seminar on Friday. They told the coaches, they told the referees. The next day it was the tournament, and there was no trouble with it whatsoever. Sure, a referee will say Coca. You're used to it, right? It was Coca. And then the two judges say, oh, wait a minute. Okay, all right, so they fix it. So there'll be a little bit of time to break the habit. Okay? So no Coca. The timing of Osekomi. Timing of Osekomi will be 25 seconds. 15 seconds is equal Yuko. 20 seconds equal Wazari. 25 seconds equal Ippon. Scale of penalty. The scale of penalties will be as follows. Okay? The first one, first Shido, is free. The first Shido is free. It's marked on the board somehow. At the Worlds they had a scoreboard and they had a red card. So they put a red card there just to remind you that you already gave it. But it's not. The first one is free. So the first Shido is free. Second Shido is worth a Yuko for the opponent. The third is a Wasari, and the fourth is Ippon. Got it? Okay.